Hello, everyone. Good evening. I wanted to walk you kind of through the process. I just dumped a bunch of stuff on you guys on what you needed to do. If you've already done it or you've already heard about it, awesome. Um, Make sure that you keep a copy on file for yourself, and also make sure that you send it to your accountant or bookkeeper, however, so that way we make sure that we have it on file for you as well if there's ever an issue, if you're compliant. And I'm sorry, I am congested and I have a cold, but I really wanted to get this out to you guys because the deadline is coming up and there are really steep fines. I don't feel like they have done a really good job with sharing the importance of getting this completed. And with that, I wanted to make sure that at least all of my clients and anyone that I've talked to or know that as a business owner, I have shared it with, so that way you are not left with a $10,000 fine. And I think it's up to, because of inflation, it was $580. Now it's like $591 a day or something like that. So I have a really sad feeling that there's going to be some people that are incurring those fines if they don't get this completed. Now, as your bookkeeper, I cannot legally complete the form for you because technically this is a legal form. This is not like tax related. IRS isn't requesting it or anything like that. It is literally the Financial Crimes and Enforcement Network for the government. It is a legal form. If you have questions, I am to tell you to seek an attorney to go over it, whatever you need to do for that. However, I do know that there are some accounting firms that and third parties that when you Google it are charging to literally do what I'm about to show you to do. There's no other way to file but to go to this website. So all they're doing is going to this website on behalf of you and doing it and charging you for it. And this is free. It's free to do. And they're not going to put in any different information than what you can. So I want to make sure that you guys are aware and have this for your benefit. You can create a FinCEN ID number if you want. It is optional. I did. It takes 2 seconds. If you want to go ahead and do it. If not, it's not needed to file. But when you go to file, it will ask if you have a FinCEN ID. And of course, if you have done that prior, you can go ahead and enter that. So it's totally up to you to do that. You're going to go right here where it says file report using the BOI e-filing system. You're going to say get started. This is what you're doing, not the Bank Secret Act, whatever this one is. We're doing the beneficial ownership information reporting, or what everyone is calling the BOIR. You're going to get started, and then you're going to file online. There was at one time that you were not allowed to send in paper. So my understanding is even if you do this, you're still pretty much submitting it electronically, email or however they're doing it. It's just a step that honestly I don't feel like you need to take because it's right here. It's really easy. So most of you should be doing an initial report if you haven't done this before. So obviously just click initial report. This is going to be the day. You can read over this if you want to. It pretty much kind of gives the principal purpose of this collection while they're doing it, how it's authorized, which is obviously to help with money laundering, counterfeiting, terrorism, blah, blah, blah. It's something I think that they were probably looking to do for years or a while. I don't know, maybe they just didn't figure out how to do it, but so it says that the estimated burden for this is 90 to 150 minutes, which is really crazy, but it's about 10 minutes or so. So it won't take you very long. And because I've already done this, I will not be able to go all the way through because you can't resubmit. So I'm just going to try to get you as far as I can. So request to receive a FinCEN ID is another place that you can do it if you haven't already done it. You are more than likely not a foreign pooled investment vehicle unless there's something that of you have told me. Your legal name. So if you go by anything else, you have to put your legal name. So obviously my legal name, I can't type when people are looking at me. Apparently bookkeeping and notary services, and I am, it also doesn't help that my hand is still injured, but anyways, Magnolia Bookkeeping and Notary Services LLC. If I went under anything else, sometimes I abbreviate to Magnolia Services because it's so long. You can put that, but this has to be your legal name. Anything obviously with a red star has to be added, and you can actually add other ones. So like, I don't know what I've done anything else. I usually just do Magnolia Services, but let's just say I did Magnolia Bookkeeping and that's it. Like, you can do whatever you need. Okay. Most of you should have an EIN, even if you're an LLC. I try to make sure that all of my clients have an EIN separate from their social. So you're going to put that, put your put the number here, obviously. Select your country. Oh, it just won't let me. Let's see if it'll just let me. Okay, numeric only. Which we don't have to do country because we're not foreign. Sorry, my mouse is. But you do have to. I'm obviously United States of America. I'm in Virginia. I'm in none of those. Those are tribes. You're going to put your address. Most of us work from home. If you have an actual business address, this is where you would be putting your business address. Mine obviously just happens to be both, my home and my business. Here's where you'd put your FinCEN. And now it's about you. Okay, so my last name. And I like to do things in capital. You don't have to. I'm not going to spell out, but you do need to spell out your middle name if you, that's why it says middle name, not middle initial. Spell out your middle name. Obviously, if you have suffix, date of birth, all that self-explanatory. Then your current address is the same as my business. Put that all in again. Or you can say residential if you have two different spots. What I identify as, I did my driver's license. You can also do your passport. To me, driver's license was easy. Identifying document number. This is my driver's license number. It's 8A123 whatever. Again, United States. It was issued by Virginia. And then I actually have to upload. You have to upload a copy of your driver's license. It may not let me go because what did I not fill in? Oh, look at me. It still let me do it. Okay. If you're doing this for a kid. The kid owns the company. This would be a box you check. I don't think I have any of those. As my clients. FinCEN, we're not exempt, legal name. Some of this is repetitive, so you let me go. And this is the owner. If you can see these tabs at the top, the first was the company applicant. Now it's the beneficial owner information. This is who owns the company. Okay, you can add a beneficial owner if there's more than one of you. if you have a partnership. Okay. And then an email that you want it to go to. I use my business email. You do a personal email. I would probably suggest doing your business email so that way it's there, and if you have to search for it or anything, if it's anything that's tied to my business, I always put my business email. So and then of course this statement is very important because this is where they're going to get a lot of people if it doesn't match what's been filed, lied about who owned it, I don't know, any of the stuff like that. So certify that I am authorized to file this on behalf of the reporting company. So if I was filling it out, I further certify on behalf of the reporting company that the information contained is true and correct. That's why I say for you to do it, because you know all of your information, your date of birth, all of that, and you are certifying this. No one else is doing it on your behalf. And obviously the willful failure to report complete beneficial ownership information to FinCEN, the willful failure to update on previously reported information changes, or the willful provision of false or fraudulent information will result in civil or criminal penalties. A person may also be subject to civil or criminal penalties for willfully causing a reporting company to report incomplete or false beneficial ownership information to FinCEN. Obviously, you're human. You gotta do all that. Lord. Maybe because I skipped a lot. And then you're going to obviously submit it. And then it's going to have a form. I don't know if I can show you guys mine because I don't know if there's any personal information on there, is there? I don't think so. You should get this. So you'll have your ID, you'll have your tracking number when you filed it, and you need to print this, download it. Like, as you can see, I think I printed it, but I also saved it as a PDF on my computer. That's what you need, so you can show when you filed, it was accepted, all that stuff. And I think that's it. I just really wanted to show you technically how easy it can be just to get in, and you're just filling out the information. Most of you guys are not only going to be the applicant, but you're also the owner. So you're just kind of repeating that information. You're putting your name, address, email, that kind of thing. If you have questions, please let me know. I can't advise you, like I said, on what you should put in for your business. What's the best business name I should put in, or anything like that. But I can, if I know what your legal entity business name is, I can, let you know that or advise you on that. But it's really easy to fill it out. You saw, I think we've been on here for 12 minutes and I talked extra. So it took me like 10 minutes to fill out the form. But please, please, please make sure that you do it prior to January 1st, 2025. So if you can do it today as you're getting this email, if you can do it at least before the end of the week so you don't forget, because, as with everything else, the holidays are busy. It becomes a really crazy, chaotic time. And you're, paying attention to your family, you're being with family as you should. And I don't want you guys to forget this. So please make sure that you are filing this. And like I said, send a copy to someone, because it's just nice to have a backup in case. I would advise giving it to your CPA, your bookkeeper, myself, someone. So that way you also have that. And like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. I hope this was helpful to you, so you can know how to do it and where to go. Please be mindful when you go in. I have put the link of where this is, but if you go to Google and put in, BOI form or whatever, There are other sites out there that look legit. If they ask for your credit card information, back away, because they're going to charge you for it. And I just had a client that her previous firm charged her $575 to do what I just showed you guys, which was crazy to me. So please make sure that you guys are safeguarding yourselves and not going to any of these third-party places that may or may not actually file it on your behalf after you do it. And I think that's it. I hope that you guys have a great rest of your day. And I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.